Romans 10 verse 13, we see a powerful promise. For whoever calls on the name of the Lord will be saved. This isn't just a theological statement. It's the story of countless believers who have experienced rescue. Think of Peter, sinking in the waves. His cry, "Lord, save me," came in his moment of need. Jesus reached out and lifted him, illustrating that deliverance comes when we call on him with sincerity. The prophecy of Joel 2 verse 32 declares the promise that anyone who calls on the name of the Lord will find deliverance, offering hope to all who turn to God in faith during times of trouble. True deliverance comes only through calling on the Lord. This theme points to Christ as the ultimate mediator through whom believers can call on God for deliverance. In the New Testament, Jesus fulfills this promise by being the name above all names, establishing a direct line for salvation and help. Charles Spurgeon reflected on the importance of calling upon God for deliverance, emphasizing that anyone can seek his help. Spurgeon poignantly questions why one would rely on others or devise plans instead of turning to God directly. He encourages urgently seeking divine assistance, trusting in God's promise to deliver. Joel 2 verse 32. And it will come about that whoever calls on the name of the Lord will be delivered.
And it will come about that whoever calls on the name of the Lord will be delivered. Joel 2 verse 32. Why do I not call on his name? Why do I run to this neighbor and that, when God is so near and will hear my faintest call? Why do I sit down and devise schemes and invent plans? Why not at once roll myself and my burden upon the Lord? Straightforward is the best runner. Why do I not run at once to the living God? In vain shall I look for deliverance anywhere else, but with God I shall find it, for here I have his royal shout to make it sure. I need not ask whether I may call on him or not, for that word, whosoever, is a very wide and comprehensive one. Whosoever means me, for it means anybody and everybody who calls upon God. I will therefore follow the leading of the text, and at once call upon the glorious Lord who has made so large a promise. My case is urgent, and I do not see how I am to be delivered, but this is no business of mine. He who makes the promise will find out ways and means of keeping it. It is mine to obey his commands. It is not mine to direct his counsels. I am his servant, not his solicitor. I call upon him, and he will deliver me.
Anyone who earnestly seeks the Lord can find hope and deliverance through faith. Today's devotional message encourages us to turn to God in our times of distress, reminding us that no matter our situation, deliverance is available through sincere prayer and faith. It serves as a call to both believers and seekers to rely on God's grace and his power for salvation. Applying this biblical truth is essential for effective Christian living and spiritual growth. Think about your responses to these questions to help you apply this message to your life. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments as well. How does the promise of deliverance in Joel 2:32 connect to the New Testament teachings about salvation? In what ways can we apply the concept of calling on the Lord in our daily lives? How can we cultivate a spirit of expectancy when seeking God's deliverance? What is the one thing you will do differently today? I hope this devotional meditation on God's Word has helped revive your soul today. Take this message with you as you walk in His blessing and peace.